Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder to some realistic expectations. Look at this video, War Thunder World War trailer. It was uploaded on the 23rd of July 2012. That's roughly 7.5 years ago. 1 million people have watched it, and I guess 90% of it have already forgotten that this video exists. You can find it on the War Thunder official channel. Now, I mentioned this because good news, everybody. We have the World War Season Attack from the Sea, which is World War Season 2. And in this realistic expectations, I talk about my expectations. Further, I want to describe what's going on, and I want to discuss the rewards. So this will take a few minutes, actually. So the number one thing is that this is World War Season 2. And Season 1 was, for me, very rough, very raw, and overall it didn't work for me, and it was a huge disappointment. And several improvements have been announced, and we already saw some of them, and we will see about this in just a moment. As usual, you will find the links to all this stuff in the video description down below. So, from the 28th of January till the 11th of February, you can participate in the Attack of the Sea Season of World War mode over a period of 8 days. And that is very interesting because there are at least 4 scenarios. Half of them are for surprise, surprise ground units, and the other half is, and that's a real surprise, naval forces. And it is the usual lineup of Axis versus Allies, and you can again look at, have again a look at it by yourself. And well, the one downside that I can find is that this is way too soon after the Operation Frost, because you have to earn the World War stars to get the awards, the BA-11 and the USS Phelps DD-360, which we'll talk in just a moment. So you can get some of those World War stars, and for 3 you get the BA-11 USS or Soviet rank 1 premium, and for 6 of them you get the USS Phelps DD-360 American tier 3 premium, which is, you know, basically as good as a Fletcher class, and I think that it will share the battle rating with it of 4.3, since this is another actual design heavily modified. So you can get 8, you only need 6 for the ships, which I guess the most awards, or most people will be after those awards. And for the first battle you get some goodies, one of the 6 things, including a possible talisman, free modifications, boosters, wages, orders, whatever. And you also can earn yourself some nice decals, which look pretty neat. So what do you have to do for earning one of those World War stars? Well, this sounds again very familiar to the Operation Frost. But the difference this time is that it was easier doable, in my opinion, in realistic battles than in arcade, for example, since the requirements were effectively lower. The difference here is that the difference is between if you're a single or solo player or as a participating member of a squadron. So if you are a Naval Forces player, you have to win 10 battles as a solo player, or only 5 battles, so half the amount as a member of a squadron. Same goes for the amount of kills that you get, 30 or 15. 15,000 damage or a mere 7,500 damage. You have to play 6 battles and score 1st to 3rd place on your team scoreboard, or only 3 if you're a participating member of a squadron. Same goes for if you want to destroy, if you want to fulfill one of those tasks. The last one, this is destroy 10 or only 5 enemy player controlled vehicles in one battle. Again, you have to get 3 out of the 5 tasks, and you get that battle star. And if you wanna play here for the operations involving ground forces, the same deal. Major difference is here, it's not the damage, but the kill assists, 18 or 9. So Gaijin really wants you to play in a squadron, and per se there is nothing really against this, since I think that it doesn't really cost you anything, and also you can create your own squadron, whatever. So I think that this is really biased in favor of squadrons, and I have some ideas what Gaijin wants to actually do with this, but I have no proof of my thoughts, so I keep them for myself for a change. And so you can also track the stuff, nickname, achievements, World War stars. Now the next thing is that you can obviously buy them, I guess, for 999 golden eagles per missed World War star. So then only squadron members and their commanders will be able to receive the following awards, and you basically get for the places that you earn on the scoreboard overall, the coupon for the USS Phelps and the BA-11, and only for the commanders, again the same, but only for the top 10 or for the top 50 in general. So then they get the coupons, while those things you get directly by participating and just doing this on a daily basis. You you just get them directly to your account. So I guess Gaijin wants to sell them, or Gaijin indirectly wants to profit from the insane amount of golden eagles or Gaijin coins being transferred around on the marketplace. That's what I can read from this. Then you get some new fancy decals which look really cool, and then also some squadron medals, and there are so many links here and there. There are also the season announcement, and then also the dev blocks for the rewards. Now, what do I think about the rewards? I think that the BA-11 looks really cool, and how effective it actually will be has to be discussed, but I guess that this is a tier 1 premium. It's not so much worth as a premium rather than as something that looks really cool, is really iconic, and I absolutely want to play this for a few battles before I probably get tired of this. But you know, it's a wheel tank, it's an armored car if you will. Top speed 64 kilometers. It has a 45mm K20 cannon. So this is a mixture of a gas truck with some armor plating strapped on it, heavily angling. Maybe it will bounce some 20mm rounds, but serious armor piercing rounds will go in. I guess it will be wrecked by hull breaking. And what else? Yeah, the T-26 guns basically, or a turret overall. Then what about the USS Phelps? Well, this is practically a Fletcher class in effectiveness. It's based on another hull, but you know, for all intents and purposes, it has 5 127mm or 5-inch 38s. Then it has a lot of 40mm and so forth. So this will be a proper useful premium. But, you know, we already have so many good and even better premium destroyers at the suggested battle rating of 4.3 with the intense power creep that we have seen over the past couple of weeks, months, and, well, since the beginning of Naval Forces. So this one, it's nice to have, to pick up on the way to this one, and this will be a proper reward for Naval Forces if you want to try them out, but you don't want to throw money at Gaijin. Again, I think that this is a marathon. This is very much time requiring. It's too soon after the Operation Frost, and it effectively requires you to be a participating member of a squadron to have a real chance of this. I personally like the idea of those decals, of those decals, and also those squadron medals, but effectively it is really the awards that I will be after. How the missions will look like, how playable they are, how easy this is doable, queue times, etc., we'll have to see. I have no idea at this point. I hope that the most glaring weaknesses of the World War mode missions will be polished out. Otherwise, this will be again a shit show. I hope for the best, okay? I really do. I want this to be a success. Remember the epic trailer here? It promised us so much, and it's 7.5 years ago. That is quite time to really polish this, I hope. And that's it for me today. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know, as usual, in the comment section what you think about this. What are your expectations? How much value you price those rewards with? And as usual, we will see each other on the waves, on the battlefields, and in the skies of War Thunder.